The Battle of the Alamo was a dominant victory for Mexico over the Republic of Texas in 1836. In sports terms, it was the first half of tonight's Alamo Bowl between UCLA and Kansas State. UCLA dominating, getting out to a 31-6 lead over the mistake-prone Wildcats. There were huge penalties. There were missed assignments. You name it, the kryptonite for Superman Snyder. But as we know, the Alamo was avenged, and so was the first half of this ball game. Second half right here. Wildcats defense turns a fumble recovery into points. Wichita native DeMarcus Robinson gets in. All of a sudden, it's a 10-point game. UCLA would respond with a field goal to take some momentum away from the Cats, but K-State drives back down. They convert a 4th and 6 in order to set up the 1-yard run from Jake Waters, but it all comes falling down at the feet of one Paul Perkins. The UCLA running back breaking free for 67 yards with 2:20 to go in the game, taking the breath out of the K-State faithful. Jake Waters would hit Tyler Lockett for Lockett's second touchdown of the game, but without the onside kick recovery, K-State falling just short. Jake Waters did break the single-season passing record for K-State quarterbacks this year, but in the end, not enough for Bill Snyder's group. 40-35 as Bill Snyder falls to 7-9 in bowl games. Jake Schlegel, he saw it all go down in San Antonio. He joins us now. Jake, how are the Wildcats handling this one right now?
Shane, they're handling it, but they're obviously very disappointed with how the season ended, but very proud of everything they accomplished. Tyler Lockett said that they weren't really fazed when they were down 17-0. They weren't really fazed when they were down 31-6 at the break. They believed that they could come back, especially after seeing all these close bowl games, all these teams rally from huge deficits, and some of them even go on to win. So they believed that they too could do that. Ryan Mueller was asked what the team was feeling at halftime when they were down 31-6, but before he answered that question, he spent about a minute and a half just thanking Bill Snyder, thanking the university for all the opportunities and the chance to play football at K-State for the past 5 years. As for Bill Snyder, he was of course very somber, but here was his immediate reaction right after the game.
You know, I'm proud of our young guys. That is what I shared with them just a little bit ago. You know, they didn't give in. Fought back, not quite enough. But I'll also remember the first half as well and all those things that you mentioned. You know, at my count, we left 28 points on the field in the first half, and that's our fault. It wasn't anything other than that. UCLA is a very fine football team, played extremely well.
As for Bill Snyder's future, we still do not know. We don't know if he will be back next season. We don't know what the Wildcats will look like, especially without Jake Waters and Tyler Lockett. A rebuilding team will be what we will probably see next year. Okay, that will wrap it up for our coverage this year at the Alamo Dome. K-State finishes the season with a 9-4 record. For now, though, we'll take a break.